According to Albert Einstein, we cannot solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. My name is Corinna Stoffel, and I'm the host of Toward a New World. The world seems to be falling apart. Are you as frustrated as I am with the talk about how to fix things or what needs to change, yet nothing changes? In the episodes, I invite people to look from different perspectives, sometimes even contrary to the current points of view. My intention is to evoke a different level of consciousness by empowering listeners to explore what is true for them and begin to live their lives from that place, thus changing their lives and through the world. If this appeals to you, I ask you to subscribe to the podcast on this channel.
Hello and welcome. Here we are again. Last week, I talked about moving from competition to collaboration. Today, I would like to talk about moving from monoculture to appreciation of diversity. We have monoculture on many levels, be it forestry, food production, but also culturally and ethnicity. I remember well being a teenager in Germany when an influx of people from Turkey began. And what I heard people say, including my own parents, is we're losing our culture with that. Is that true? Are we losing our culture because people immigrate? Or are we getting exposed to a different culture? Usually, when we travel, we are sort of okay being exposed to a different culture, but at home? No, 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 no. That is our culture. There is discomfort. There is fear of change. And it brings up judgments. You know, doing the contemplations that I sometimes do, they start with, I wonder what would happen if. And I couldn't help it. But I started thinking about what would happen if we created a new culture, one that is pulling from the funnest, most beautiful parts of all the different cultures that are around us. Because where does culture come from? Culture grew out of the environment that we're living in, grew out of the religions that we subscribe to, grew out of the beliefs. Those are the base of the culture. And today, the world is a village. Many people still consider themselves a citizen of their country. But what if we are actually global citizens? In another contemplation, I realized how much people are moving within their state, but also moving to their other countries. I just need to look at myself. Originally, I was born and grew up in Germany, and I came for a limited time period. And over 40 years later, I'm still in this new country. So things are changing. And are we willing to move to a new country and learn about the culture? Doesn't mean we have to adopt it and make it our culture, but at least learn about it. And in a way, if I move, it sort of is unavoidable to respect the different culture. Do we see our own one as the correct one and the other one? And that can be now as an immigrant as well as a citizen. It's the wrong one, not where I am living, this so-called not in my backyard. Can I respect another culture or even the people living in that culture without having to judge them? I may not like things about their culture. That's not a problem. But not liking is not meaning judging it, making it wrong. Looking at nature, nature thrives on diversity. And we humans have introduced so much monoculture. Just look at the monoculture in the forests. How much have we substituted a variety of different trees after they were cut down with just one quick growing, inexpensive tree called the pine tree? Now, with the changes in the climate, and it doesn't take much. A monoculture is affected by insects. Those trees die. The dead trees are a fire danger. There is monoculture in food crops. We used to have small fields that the individual farmer grew, some wheat, some corn, some whatever. And now we have large fields. The large fields need fertilizer because the soil gets depleted. The depletion of the soil requires pesticides because the plants are not as healthy anymore as they used to be and get easily again affected by insects. And then we eat the unhealthy plant, which is really healthy. Diversity is the ability to look through a different lens. It's the ability to appreciate differences. And that does mean change for many people. And many people resist change. They don't like change. So where can we change enough to begin appreciating diversity? I'm going to leave you with that thought. Bye.